Man, being a two-sport athlete is crazy. Since I last seen y'all, bro, things have went up. I'm one of the most popular people on campus, if not the most popular guy on campus. Man, y'all wouldn't believe some of the voicemails I've been getting.
Yo, Zane, you need to come outside right now, my guy. Everybody at the party is looking for you. You remember that rich girl, Riley Simpson? Man, she trying to see why they call you the Viper tonight in her dorm room. Bro, she off the tequila, and she gonna be happy to see you. Hit me back ASAP.
What's crazy is, those weren't even the worst ones. But man, I never been the type of dude who wanted to be in the spotlight 24/7. I was more so focused on my work, becoming better every single day. And right now, I was starting to come into my own on the football field. I tried to stay as locked in as possible. I mean, switching between basketball and football is two completely different sports. So I had to remain locked in athletically, and also I had to hit them books. Man, after months of just strictly playing football games and only going to basketball practice, it was finally time for the first real game of the season. Now, it wasn't an official game, but it was a scrimmage against a good team in Louisville. And they had me coming off the bench as the 7th man, not the 6th man. But the only reason they had me coming off as the 7th is because of everything I do. I could have easily been in the starting lineup, but coach ain't want to put too much on me right off the bat. But when I got into the game, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, I was cooking. Them Louisville guards didn't know what to do with me. That same speed I had on the football field, you know it translated to the court. I was really getting to the cup hella easy, bruh. I mean, my first step was something dangerous. I ain't know how, but I wasn't making no complaints. When I was out there on the court, I was just having fun with it, just like how I do on the football field. And I really had no high expectations for this game. I just wanted to go out there, have fun, and hoop. But man, I was really coming into my own pretty fast. We talked about it a little bit ago, but I was doing my thing in practice. And this scrimmage showed me that, hey, if I just keep staying in the gym and staying healthy, bro, I could be a starter and we could really do something with this team. But you never know how stuff goes. And with that being said, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed on that one. But as of right now, in this moment, I do believe we can do some damage and make that March Madness tournament I was talking about. Another surprising thing that happened in this game, bro, I was shooting well from the tray. And we had been in the weight room so much, football team, I didn't even know I could still shoot like that. But hey, all glory to the basketball guys, man. But I ended up finishing this scrimmage with a smooth little 12 points and 4 assists. Not the craziest stat line, but I was definitely happy with my performance. I can't cap, that scrimmage felt good, and I was pretty confident in what I could do on the court. But as you know, I'm a two-sport athlete, not one. Basketball season was picking up, but you know we was still in mid-season form when it come to being on that football field. And next up, we had a matchup against Arizona. And this was not only tough because, well, it was a conference matchup, but at the same time, the next 3 games we had was going to be the hardest ones we had on the schedule in a row. But I guess it didn't matter because you know what I do. If you sag off, your swag's off. And I don't know why the defense was sagging off that much, man. You know I can take the top off the defense. And that was becoming clear not only in the conference, but around the college football world. I was one of the fastest receivers in the nation. Humbly. I ain't trying to flex or nothing, but as the game went on like a vegetable, I was trying to turn up, man. I know y'all might remember a little bit ago, toward the beginning of the season, I said I didn't mind just kind of chilling and not being the guy. But I was slowly starting to become the guy, bro. As I got my second touchdown of the game, them boys could not guard for nothing. I'm trying to tell you. Like I was saying though, I was slowly starting to become the guy. I mean, I was basically our quarterback's go-to weapon, kind of the security blanket. And that's kind of crazy to say because we still had a good number 1 wide receiver. But I mean, at the same time, bro, look at the film. I was almost single-handedly out here putting belt to ass. Come on, G. We really was a good team all around, though, if I'm being honest. I just happened to be having a real good season. But I personally think everybody was nice with it. Except for our quarterback at times. I mean, bro would throw the worst picks in the worst situations, man. And y'all gonna see, trust me, bro, you are gonna see. But anyway, after throwing that pick, I was hot. I had to get them yards back. And what Pooh Shiesty say? We gotta come get it back in blood, man. And luckily, they did not score points off of that turnover, but we just had to focus on that drive. We was just happy the defense got the ball back for us. But you know, I'm the hot route again, so you know I'm gonna take us to the promised land, man. Every time, just call on me whenever you need a hand, and I'll be there. No Michael Jackson, no Bill Withers, man. But another drive ended up in another end zone trip, and our team was rolling. And our number one came in right on time. I told y'all, hey, I tried to tell y'all earlier. We got a pretty decent squad when it comes to the receiving corps. Not decent, great actually. What am I doing? Let me be an even better teammate. But in the red zone once again, 21-28, I had a slant route off the RPO and I didn't even call for it, buddy. I mean, I don't even know why he threw it, but it resulted in another pick, and not only a pick, it was a pick six, G. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Our quarterback, sometimes when we get in the locker room, bro, I just be wanting to throw the gloves on and Terrence Crawford, buddy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm being 100% honest. But in the words of the late, great Kobe Bean, the job is not finished. So you know I'ma stay aggressive, rack them yards up, and do exactly what I'm here to do, man. We gonna win this game, though. I'm not going out to no Arizona. No, not at all. And once again, we was putting together another dominant drive. The only thing that was coming back to hurt us in this game was those picks, those turnovers. The rest of the offense was doing their job. But our QB, hey, you know what, bruh? I'ma chill on you for the rest of the vid, because I don't even know what you've been on, honestly. But our running back was able to punch it in for 6 more and extend that lead even more. And on the day, I had 11 receptions, and I was well over 200 yards, close to 3. 35-35 though, it was time to go to work. This was the game-winning drive. This is where champions are made. This is where legends are made. When they call on number 9, I'm gonna show up every time. And you see, we in that end zone once again. Our wide receiver room was putting on a clinic. I mentioned it earlier, and I'm gonna say it again. Last play of the game, we just needed the first down, and I ended up breaking off for a huge gain that will put me well over 300 yards, and that was it. We got Arizona up out of there, and another win in the win column. We were still undefeated, and my impact had a lot to do with this win. 350, bro? Imagine if I would have hit 400, I would have been popping it for sure. After that, it was crazy though. Our very next practice, I got the opportunity to battle for the number 1 spot at wide receiver, and I ended up winning. Now, I know I don't sound too excited, but it's for a reason, bro. I really liked being at the wide receiver 2 spot because I honestly felt like I had more versatility there. Now that I'm at the number 1, I'm mostly going to be on the outside, and it may cause the team morale to go down because the number 1 we had here, hey, he earned that, and he had been there for a minute. I'm just a freshman coming in, so I don't know, bruh. But hey, right on time, your boy gonna make it into that end zone. We got this game against Arizona State. We both undefeated, 7-0. But if y'all thought last game was crazy, even a little crazy, man, just wait on this one, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Started off the game pretty cool. Already had a touchdown, and I was racking my receptions up, had about 3 for 80 yards, and then I got in that end zone once again. The first game as the number 1 receiver, 2 touchdowns off the rip. I mean, I still believe I would have did that at the 2 spot, but like I was mentioning a little bit ago, I just don't know, bro. Like, I'm here to compete and take somebody's spot, but maybe it was a little too soon. Now, if we would have waited a little bit when it was like the end of the season and we was getting into playoff time, okay, cool. Because we winding down and maybe it would be time for a transition there. But man, I had to drop this game, and I was on the bench straight, heated about it. But it's cool though, cause you know we gonna get it back when it's our time to get it back. Got the reception, and I took off to the races for another touchdown on the game. That's number 3. Threw the ball straight at the cameraman. He know what time it is, bruh. And I'm not paying for a new lens either. You're gonna have to deal with that. Hey G, we was having a crazy performance. Day in and day out, we put the work in for times like this. I don't know if you knew, but right now, I'ma tell you. And it's sad to say, we was at an all-time high at this point in the game, but the energy was about to drastically shift, bro. So I had a post route that I was really about to turn into a post corner, but for some reason, our quarterback threw it when I didn't call for it, and guess what happened? Yet another pick 6. Not only is Buddy throwing picks, those picks are turning into touchdowns, G. You gotta relax. I'm telling you. Then on another play, I wanted him to throw it up high. Up high, bro. He threw me a bullet pass and it was another pick. Yet another pick. And I know y'all didn't think it was over. Buddy said, I got one more in me. I think we ain't done yet. I didn't even get to develop my route at all, and he threw another pick on this play. I'm like, gee. Y'all just don't understand, man. But that was basically ball game, and you can kiss our undefeated streak goodbye. On the bright side, though, bruh, I was in the Heisman voting. Gee, I was in second place, and I'm only a freshman. That was so crazy to me, bruh. I didn't know how to react. When my teammate told me that, I was geeking around campus the rest of the week. But we still had to lock back in because I said we had 3 hard games in a row, and we had to go against another ranked opponent in the West Virgins. But hey, we ain't worried about them boys. Scored right off the rip, 7-0. Let's get to it. But as the game went on, they scored. And this is a game where I hate to say it, but yet another pick, G. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking because y'all probably know, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Still got a game to finish though. But like I was trying to say earlier, before that pick happened, the wear and tear was starting to catch up to your boy. I don't know why, but when the second quarter rolled around, bro, my arm was on fire. I didn't ask no questions, and I just kept on playing. But pent up against the end zone on a 98-yard reception. We took it all the way to the house, bro. The DB couldn't even catch up. He got lost in the screen. I couldn't even find him. Could y'all find him? I couldn't. And I already know what you're thinking. You had extra motivation because you in the Heisman running, ain't you? You're damn right. Of course I did. Man, hearing that, bro, that gave me all the motivation in the world, to be honest. But as the game went on, I thought my arm would be feeling better, but hey, it was kinda getting a little bit worse. But it was cool though, because we had other playmakers on this offense that was fully capable of getting us to the promised land. But as for me, gee, I was just hoping I ain't take another hit. And I got another reception, and I landed on it super lightly, but for some reason, that didn't do me no justice. I went and told coach about it. I told him I would play through it, but he said, nah, bro, you done for the day. We ended up getting the win 37-10, but hey, that wear and tear was something we got to talk about. After that last game against West Virginia, I feel like, man, I might have to make a decision on playing one sport. I mean, I could try to thug it out and keep playing both, but I just don't want my body to end up paying the price along down the road. But right now, I'm going to try to go get some sleep. It's been a long week, and honestly, I need the recovery. I'm going to tap in with y'all boys a little later.